God, I'm well excited, you know. Fuck. There we go. Good morning, beautiful people. So basically, I woke up this morning and I realized that I've never made a smoothie bowl before. Like, I'm actually a vegan. Like, 4 or 5 year vegan that's never made a smoothie bowl. I eat them all the time, but I realized I always eat them out like in cafes, or I don't know, my friends make them for me. I actually had to call, because I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl in a minute. I actually had to call my friend Fitzy this morning and I was like, hey, when you make the smoothie bowls, like, what do you put in it? I didn't even know. Feel free to judge me. So yeah, don't judge me on my smoothie bowl making skills, but feel free to judge me on my nut butter reviewing skills, because as always, we have got another very interesting one coming up later. Do you know what I was thinking as well, yeah? Like, I actually miss the days, because they've all been so good recently. Like, I think the last, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 episodes, if you want to call them episodes, they've all just been so good. Probably because I had a stash from the States, and the States are like different level when it comes to nut butters. But the ones I'm trying today are actually from Canada, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I miss the days when I actually used to like slam crap nut butters and like shut companies down. Like, whole earth will never recover. They're cancelled. Done. Actually, speaking about that, a lot of you guys always ask me how I don't get in trouble for like saying certain things about crap nut butter companies. But guys, you can't get in trouble for telling the truth. Okay, yeah, also this morning I went and did a big grocery shop. So I thought some of you might find it interesting to see like what I buy on a weekly basis. But bear in mind that this grocery haul that I'm gonna show you doesn't include greens. Yeah, because with the amount of greens that I consume, as you guys know, like romaine, arugula, tender greens, spinach. So yeah, this is all the stuff that I would buy, like carby, like fruits, starches, tofu, like those kind of staples that I'd buy like once a week. And then the greens just have to be topped up on like a daily basis. Yeah, because even if I played like Tetris with the fridge, like no matter how hard I tried, I just would not be able to fit it all in. Also, yeah, it doesn't take into consideration my tahini supply, because as we all know, like I spend the majority of my money like on leafy greens and tahini. Also, on my last couple of videos, a lot of you guys have asked if I have reviewed, or if I had reviewed, and what my opinion was on the new Magic products. So basically there is a matcha coconut one, a hot chocolate one, and then there's a turmeric latte, which you basically just add to hot milk. These are the new products from Vivo Life. And I didn't reply to any of you guys because I hadn't tried them, but now I have, and they are all so bomb, like so good. All you do is, like I said, you warm up some hot milk. So I make mine with oat milk, just heat it up, 1 big spoon of the turmeric latte, and it's sweet, it's delicious, it's nourishing, it's perfect hot drink, love it. So yeah, my honest opinion is that they're all good, but the best one by far in my opinion is the turmeric one, which comes with lion's mane mushroom, ginger and cardamom. And as a Persian kid, I grew up with cardamom in everything. Oh, and for me, I have to have it like extra hot. Like, I'm one of those people that if I go to like Starbucks or a coffee shop to edit, like it has to, I'm just like, just burn it, just burn me. It needs to be extra hot. That was too hot. By the way, this haul was between 2 shops. I went to Sainsbury's and I also went to Asda. So the first thing I've been obsessed with recently is these butternut squashes. They're called a coquinoa squash. I love myself some butternut squash. What I love to do with this is just cut it in half, scoop the seeds out, and just roast it with the skin on. There's a lot of nutrients in the skin and flavor as well, and it just melts in your mouth. So yeah, I've got a couple of these. All right, actually, let's start with the fruit. So first things is these little apples. These are called Cox apples, and they're locally grown here from the UK, actually from Kent, where I live as well. Been eating a couple of these a day. They're perfect with some almond butter or peanut butter as a snack, or just on their own. So yeah, I got 6 or 7 of those. I love to support local produce when I can. Speaking of stuff that is not local, and I probably shouldn't be buying. So yeah, I've picked up 5 cantaloupes. I usually like to start my day with one of these, just very hydrating, refreshing. Love it after a workout, before like a proper breakfast. Also a big staple for me is avocados. These light green ones, I don't usually buy. I usually go for the dark Hass ones, but these ones have been really delicious recently, really creamy, and put them in everything. And you know what they say, an avocado a day keeps the flab away. It's true, trust me. Plus they'll make your skin glow. So avocado for me, always have one every day. Also got some of these bell peppers. I did go through a stage of being really addicted to these. These long sweet ones are much, much sweeter than the regular bell peppers. On to the best part. Now, I've only picked up one pot of almond butter, and like I've said in a lot of videos before, this is my go-to almond butter. When I'm here in the UK, I refuse to buy any almond butter apart from this smooth, plain almond butter from Sainsbury's. It is the best one. Also, I've got some sweet potatoes. You guys know that sweet potatoes are a big staple for me. And I know the plastic, it kills me too. But honestly, I just cannot get good celery here that's not in plastic. And I don't eat a lot of celery, but I need these for my nut butter review. So essential staple right there. All right, what else have I got? Obviously, I have got a red cabbage. I love red cabbage. These days, I don't even cook it. I just put it in everything raw. Love it. Shred it in salads. Got a couple of aubergines, eggplant. Yeah, eggplant, aubergine, whatever you want to call it, is a Middle Eastern staple, and ate a lot of it growing up. Love the flavor, love the texture. You can pretty much put this in anything. Obviously, I have got some carrots. I eat carrots every single day. These are organic carrots. I don't buy, like all of these groceries, you can see right here, I don't buy everything organic. In fact, nothing is organic here, apart from the carrots. And that's purely because they taste better. Such a shame that you cannot get good broccoli here, not in the plastic. And we are very lucky here in the UK, because I know broccoli is hella expensive in a lot of countries. These heads, I believe, are only 50p each, which is like 70 cents in dollars, so that's pretty amazing. Just got some red onions. Obviously, these are for salads. Come around here, I have got some lemons, limone. Again, I mean, you can't live without lemons, right? For me, they're a daily thing. I know you don't see me eating a lot of these, but I do eat white potatoes as well. And then also, tofu, which I would say I eat a couple times a week. I actually bought 2 of these. The other one is just draining because I'm gonna make some tofu scramble later. And yeah, so I guess this is the kind of stuff I would stock up on every week. And then on top of that, of course, additionally at home, I have things like grains, you know, staples, beans, lentils, and stuff. Oh, almost forgot because I put these in the fridge. This is the hummus I buy. It's called Sabra, and for some reason I know a lot of people don't like it. I can't understand why. In my opinion, it's very, like, the texture and the flavor is very authentic. This one is za'atar flavor, and this one is roasted red pepper and garlic, and they're very like creamy, thick ones. I think it's because they put extra tahini in them, so obviously I'm down with that. Alrighty, time to make a smoothie bowl. Some frozen bananas, lots of frozen bloobs. I've also got these frozen dark cherries, and they are super, like super sweet. Alright, cherries. Gotta get those good omega-3s in, so I'm putting some flaxseed, 1 scoop of blueberry and acai protein, best part. And obviously almond butter is going on top, but I feel like I need to put some in it as well. You know what I'm saying? And just a smidge, that is a technical term by the way, smidge, just a smidge of almond milk to thin. Guys, I think I have mastered the texture here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Just gonna top it with some hemp seeds, of course. Extra crunch and healthy omega-3s. Got a little bit of coconut. Okay, I wanted to add walnuts, but it turns out I don't have any, so little sprinkle of cashew nuts will do. All right, well, it turns out that this is not the best looking smoothie bowl, but guys, the flavor, I've actually never had a smoothie bowl like this. I think it's the frozen cherries that I put in. They're so sweet, and happily apply to face. All right, guys. Also, I know a lot of people say that like smoothie bowls don't fill them up. How many times do I have to say it? If you add protein and fat, it does. So, yeah. I'm gonna go waft this down before it melts. See you at lunch. Alright guys, I am just chopping up some onion to go in my tofu scramble. Just gonna, well, scramble some tofu with some onion, some spices, some kale. Gonna serve it with some squishy sweet potatoes and probably some avocado too. guys, so I've got these 3 beautifully squishy roasted sweet potatoes. Do you know what? I was gonna make the white potatoes for once, just for a change, because I never make white potatoes, at least not on camera anyway, but I just could not resist. I'm just a sweet potato kind of guy. I'm gonna fill these with some of the scramble, tofu scramble. All this needs now is a good drizzle of liquid gold. All right, one thing I've hidden from you guys, like this whole time, is that I am in fact a ketchup lover, and this needs a little squirt. Perfect. Would you look at that? What I love about this is the contrast, because obviously the bitter tahini, the spiced tofu, and the very, very sweet potato flesh. Love it. Cheers. All right, anyways, I'm gonna go apply to face, and by now, you know what's coming next. All right, guys, yet again, we are back to business. I have got 2 very exciting almond butters to try. These are actually Canadian. Do you see, I've got pushers all over the world. I've got people that enable this behavior. They actually get me different nut butters from different countries. Anyway, my mum went to Canada recently, and she asked me if I wanted anything, and of course I just said, find me any kind of nut butters that I haven't tried. And she obviously doesn't know the ones that I have tried. So I basically just said, get anything that's like Canadian, that you can't get over here. So apparently this brand, Maranatha, yeah, I think that's it. Apparently this is quite a popular brand in Canada. I do believe that these were $14.99 each, I think. I mean, actually they're pretty big jars. They're 340 grams. But, so this one is just the raw almond butter. Again, when it comes to raw nut butters, I can't stand the ones that are thick and sludgy. Carly's, you know I'm talking about you. And this one does actually look pretty runny, so kind of excited about that one. So yeah, this one is coconut almond butter. This one isn't raw, it's roasted, obviously. And yeah, the ingredients in this one is just dry roasted almonds, coconut, cane sugar, modified palm oil, oopsie, sea salt, and contains almonds. Yeah, I kind of got that from the front. I think we'll start with the plain one. The plain Jane. Please, please, can we just have a moment? Can we all just say a prayer that this is runny? Because I don't have time to f around today. All right. Right off the bat, you can see this is pretty thick. That's got the consistency of, well, I guess like regular almond butter, which is not bad. It's not like clay like the Carly's ones, but this is nowhere near as runny as the Trader Joe's raw almond butter. I don't understand how they make it so runny and so flavorful, but anyways, that was instead of my 10,000 daily steps for today. All right, in we go. God, I'm well excited, you know. Cheers. Oh, that is so good. And do you know what? I was hoping it was gonna be bad because I just haven't had a bad nut butter on this channel for ages. And I actually miss the days when I could actually like lay into someone. But they're all just so bloody good these days. This is absolutely incredible. Again, I would prefer it if it was runnier, but that's just me being a snob. I would just eat this on its own with like carrot or celery dipped in. But this would be like bomb in like any kind of salad dressing. Just a great, healthy, really clean tasting base. Love it. All right. On to nut butter number 2. This is the coconut almond butter. I'm assuming this one is sweet. It does have coconut sugar in it. See, this one I already have problems with because there's oil on top and it's thick at the bottom. And this has been upside down. But anyways. Oh guys, this is a sludgy one. Do you know what, guys? Maybe we have hit the jackpot. Maybe this is the crap one I've been waiting for, so I can unleash all of my inner nut butter frustrations. Oh god, look at how thick that is. It's a cookie. There's actually a cookie inside. I've been churning for like 10 minutes and look. It's very, very thick. It's like, I'm gonna have to book a massage after this. My arms have never been so tired. All right, in we go. Cheers. Oh my gosh. That's like, I don't have words. I just don't have words. That is absolutely incredible. Yeah, I did have to work for 20 minutes to like actually get in there, but that flavor, guys, that is something else. It tastes very similar to the pippa nut coconut almond butter. Very, very similar, but actually this is a lot nicer. Just a really lovely, clean taste. I love it. Again, the only thing about these is that the texture is just like, look, it just won't even come out if I tip it upside down. It's like, yeah, the texture needs to be worked on, like a lot, but the flavor, they killed it. All right, guys, so little rundown on these. I think they are both absolutely incredible, flavor-wise. Again, texture could be runnier, but that's just me being the nut butter. Someone fill the gap down below. I don't know what the word is, but that's just me being me. The raw plain one, the flavor's incredible. Very, very clean taste. Don't know if you can find these in the States as well. I mean, you definitely can't buy these in the UK. Any of my Canadian viewers, let me know down below if you eat these on the reg and if it's like a thing over there. And yeah, see you at dinner. Woo. Alright guys, so here is my huge dinner salad. Bit basic, but this is where it's at for me. Simple, fresh, lots of greens, lots of colour, lots of goodness. Don't worry, it doesn't finish here. I've got some toppings. But in this huge bowl, I've got a head of romaine. I've got lots of tender leafy greens underneath. I've got some raw shredded broccoli, which I'm absolutely obsessed with at the moment. Some bell pepper, red cabbage, a whole creamy, perfectly ripe avocado. I have got some of the Gardein chicken tenders, which, guys, can we just take a moment? Like, I know I said in my last video that I was really excited because we just got these in the UK. I guess they're supposed to taste like chicken nuggets. They don't to me, they just taste like, I don't know, they just kind of taste like crispy tofu. Only problem is the price. They are hella expensive. So yeah, it's definitely a treat for me, but like taste-wise, 10 out of 10. Of course, this needs a good dollop of hummus. This is the one I showed you earlier, the Sabra one. This is the Za'atar flavor. Love it. Beautiful. Little sprinkle of salt and pepper. All this needs now is a little bit of sweet chili sauce. It's my new addiction. I told you in my last video, sweet chili sauce with avocado and hummus. Boom. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go dig into this. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters. Fuck. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.